Good afternoon, Mr. Damola, Coach Adanobu. So, about the feedback I got, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Uh, Let me share my screen. I worked on the feedback, and this is what I have now. So, this was the first one I did when it wasn't giving me. It actually worked until when we got to appending the name in the Google Sheet and the email that was to be sent out. I tried debugging, it was giving me so much stress. So I just used the understanding I got in this one to rebuild this one. And what I did here is that I focused on everything I did right in the previous one. Okay, let me quickly show what I did in the previous one. So this was what I submitted yesterday. You can see exactly what I submitted. But this one that I did, I came to the middle to work on it and connect it back to the AI, and it wasn't giving me the results. So I just maintained exactly what I have here. Then I added this to the end. So what I did was that the file was still uploaded, downloaded and uploaded the way I did yesterday, which was different from what I did here. This one that didn't give me the result I was looking for. So the file was downloaded the way I did yesterday, uploaded, then connected to the agent. It was renamed. Then I used this switch to move them to the right folders. That's all I did. So, and one thing I did also here is that I deleted the appending of name. If you can see over here, the appending of name is done under this AI agent. This is one I submitted yesterday, as you can see. The appending of name is done under the agent here. So if I'm appending the name and I'm adding the link, that will not be correct, saying that I'm still going to be moving the files into a different folder. So instead of having 4 tools under this agent, I have 3 tools under the agent here, which is the brain itself, the AI itself, the view sheet, and the renaming. That's all. So once that is done, I will now process. I just want to be sure I'm still sharing. Okay, good. So once that is done, I will then process the file through the switch. And that is what will determine where the file is going to be uploaded. Let me explain what I did here. So what I did here at the beginning was that I simply used the title, which is the meeting name over here. I said if the meeting name contains, that's what I first used. If it contains Airtable, then this. If it contains Zapier, then this. So that was what I did. But I had one experience that made me change this whole switch, and that was under N8N. I recorded a video that was named capital N. Let me see if I can see that. Let me see if I can see it under execution. Well, I can think this is it. Let me check. So that was what made me change the good. This is it. Let me copy it to the editor. So let's go together. Over here, you can see that the upload name, sorry, the meeting name, which is what I used to first name the file, is N8N. And what I had over here before was N8N. That is, let me quickly paste this somewhere here. So I'll come back for it. So what I had here was N8N. So it was fixed, not the expression. And what I had here was the meeting name here. That was what I used for the switch to determine the folder the file is going to go to. But if you notice this, we are not going to get any results. Why? Because what I used here is fixed. And because of that, the name here started with capital N. That was the problem. And in the process of searching, I was able to get it particularly from ChatGPT, that I can change this in such a way that the text will be read in Sorry, this was actually contains. That was what was there before. Contains. So if we execute it, we have no result, as you can see. So I was able to I explained what I needed to ChatGPT, and it gave me this code, which is going to change the result to small letter. Even though what we have here is capital, you can see that if I run it now, we are going to get results. You can see now we have a result from this. So when I did that, I now started having an idea of, okay, if this single mistake can make the whole workflow to break, what if somebody even make a bigger mistake? So I use it also. I explained my thought also, and I was able to get a code that I put there. That was the one I removed there before. And as Coach Damola himself, I believe you are watching this. As you said in one of your classes, you said, "I don't go live for you now. I don't know. I can't explain this, but I know it works." When you were explaining connecting Google Drive to Google Cloud, so it's the same thing for me here. I don't know what matches regex means, but at least ChatGPT explained it to me that it works, and I use it and it worked. So I change this to expression. And what this means now is that even if the file was mistakenly named, maybe they used the meeting itself, they used N88N instead of N8N, switch will still understand it and the file will be routed to the right folder. So when I did that and it worked there, I went back and I changed everything to matches regex, and I was able to generate their own code also. So even if somebody is spelling air table and they made some mistake, or maybe they put a space between air and table, it is still going to catch it. The same for Zapier, maybe the person wanted to write Zapier and they wrote Zapper. So that is the name that is coming from Zoom. That's the name I used to select them to go to the right folder. So I was able to put that in and I tested it and it worked very fine. So let's quickly check our folders. I think I tested for all of the folders. Here we have Airtable. Oh, I think I connected the wrong folder for that. So here we have GHL. Then we have make.com, as you can see here, and good. The reason for this day three, because when I came to the folder, I was like, why do we have day three here? Then it occurred to me that I already have day one. Let's check that again. Where is it? Day three make.com October quad class. Yesterday when I tried it, we have day one and day two here, October class, day one and day two. So when the renaming was happening, when I was testing again today over here, it came up with day three, which is perfect, which is exactly what this whole system is all about. So when I went to the folder, I was saying day three, I was like, oh, it shouldn't be day three. But when I went back, checked the Google Sheets, it all made sense. So that is that about that. Let's check one more folder, then we'll quickly do a live practice. This is for NHN, the one and the two. This is for Upwork. I put Upwork and freelancer.com in the same folder. And you can see that here, the way I connected both of them, I connected the two outputs to the same place. And once we are done, once the whole process is done, email will be sent. So I have to put the email last so that we can get the information from the output and show it in the email. That being said, let me quickly do a practice. So let's say we want to have a make.com. Let's use DHL or let's use Upwork. So let's start a meeting. Sorry, that is taking quite some seconds. Sorry about that. Still very slow. I'm very sorry, my Zoom is not cooperating. Good. Yes, good. Let's start recording. Record to the cloud.
Recording in progress.
Good. So let's see the results this is going to give us. Let's stop recording.
Recording stopped.
Let's end the meeting. So we are going to be expecting our video to quickly come in. What is the name of the one I did now? Upwork. Good. I did for Upwork. So be expecting. So let's check our execution. The time is 4:34 p.m. So we'll be expecting something around 4:34, 4:33, 16:34, 16:33. So while waiting for that, let me delete this. Anyways, leave that. I'm very sorry for the delay. I don't know why anything is okay. Good. Our video is coming in now, so we're expecting that to run, and we'll test that, and I'll put this to an end. This video is supposed not to be too long, seeing that I'm just making a correction and addition based on the feedback I got. I appreciate that. And actually, I believe this process, actually, I believe it can be smoother than this long, many output I did. But as I keep learning, I will definitely know and learn how to make it in a way that is going to be the process will be smarter, not connecting these all done manually one after the other. So, but what the beautiful part is that everything works. So this has been is successful. I've gotten an email. You can check that together. So and let's go to the folder. Gotten an email that is can see no, it's not there yet. I've gotten the email on my phone. Good, you can see it there 436. So new video uploaded. The video name day one upper class with Ajose. So and this is the link. So in the email, even the name will be added. This can be done in such a way that all the students of that particular cohort can be added to this N8N automation, so that after every class, they receive an email when a video has been uploaded. And all of this is hand-free. So that is something that can be done. Let's go and check our folder. So sorry. Koka challenge. Then Upwork and freelancer classes. Then you have it here. Day one Upwork class. So if I record another one with the same meeting, it turns to day two continuously like that. So don't let me hold you down for too long. Thank you so much for the opportunity, for the correction, for the feedback. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. And bye to everybody.